Libra, hello, welcome to your weekly tarot reading for March 28 to April the 3rd. Okay, let's jump right in, Libra, and see what major themes we have for you this week. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment on this reading on my channel. I really appreciate all the support so much. Ooh, let's see what messages we have for Libra. Let's see what fell out here. Fork in the road fell out. Okay, so you got some choice time here. Directional changes as you are between two worlds. This is perfect. Okay, so you're at the fork in the road, and it's shifting you. You're between two worlds right now. So it's like you could move from one world to another, but the bottom of the deck is all that glitters. Don't be fooled by illusions this week, Libra. This is really interesting. So as you're on a path that's leading into a fork in the road, you are between those two worlds right now, and there's some illusions afoot. With this all that glitters card behind it, we see round and round. So you might have gone round and round trying to discover what path is right for you and what's an illusion and what is the path that you're meant to walk. Sorry, this deck is very slippery. It slid all over the place. Okay, let's jump into the tarot cards and clarify some of this. Understanding for Libra. Ooh, understanding for Libra. What is at play here, right? All that glitters. I love receiving that card because it's like demystifying illusions. It's seeing through things. Interesting. 5 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Emotional things from the past that may be haunting you, that they're in the past. It's an illusion. It's over. It's almost like needing to pick a future, pick a path based on the now for the future, and seeing through some illusions as you are choosing your path ahead. You're between two worlds right now. It's very interesting, Libra. Let's have a look here. Fork in the road. We see the Page of Pentacles and the Magician, both coming out in the reverse. So there is a new beginning here. Page of Pentacles is pointing you towards, hinting you towards, giving you the energy towards something to take a new shape. Okay, very young though, very, very sort of a young energy. It's a new energy. It's, again, it's hovering between two worlds, with that Magician making me feel like the choice is yours. The choice is yours, Libra. You know, the choice is yours. Whichever path you choose, whatever you believe up above here in your mind will be true so below. So it's like as above, so below. Whatever you make true in your mind will be true in your experience. But there's illusions here. And we see the King of Cups. So we're being guided to not make an emotional decision. We're being guided to maintain that sense of empathy and compassion and love in the heart, but to make a decision by being objective and to sort of have that emotional center, but to make a decision almost by rising above the emotions, to feel the emotions, but to not use that as the platform to make decisions. The King of Cups to me sometimes is a very wise guide energy. There could be someone in your life that is a guide to you because they're sort of representative of taking the perspective away from making emotional decisions, to not. That might be why we're seeing all that glitters, because there may be something that seems like the truth, but it's not. It could just be how we feel about something. It might not be the truth. King of Pentacles, again. So there's this energy of being grounded in the idea of as above, so below. You are manifesting something right now, and there's this energy around you. King of Pentacles energy is very much of turning something into gold. This is a really interesting reading. King of Pentacles is King Midas. All that he touches turns to gold. And so you're really at a timeline here where it's time to discover what around you is an illusion that's impeding your ability to choose for yourself a new direction? What are the things around you that are illusions, that don't serve you, but are sucking you in? It's time to look at those things and to see that you're writing this story. And I think that's part of the lesson too, which is why the Magician is in reverse. You may feel completely driven by external factors instead of seeing that actually it's the inner world that creates the outer world. That could be the lesson for you this week. Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this is an emotional new beginning that you are challenged by right now, Libra. The emotions. There's a lot of emotion here. And yet, we're being guided to rise above those emotions. I almost feel like saying, don't have an emotional reaction. Take the time to formulate a response that's not triggered. Yeah, something's triggering you. And the trigger isn't the path to the truth. The trigger is not the path to the truth. It's just a trigger, right? It shows you where the wound is. The trigger shows you where the wound is, but we don't want to act from the wound. We want to act from a place of discernment and a place of like that we're having a response, not a reaction. And right now we see the Chariot with the Five of Swords. So both in reverse, both challenged. So there is inner movement that's required. Just like I was saying, inner movement creates outer movement, not the other way around. So it's almost like, are you waiting for something from the external world to tell you which way to go? Are you waiting for a sign from the external world to tell you which path to take? When really, it's the inner world that's going to give you that knowledge. And Five of Swords in reverse is really a time of sort of accepting a difficult truth and moving forward from it with lightness in your heart, without feeling heaviness that comes from a moment of defeat. I can't help but think that this Five of Swords is sort of here to say to you, again, whatever you hold true in your mind will be true in your experience. So go within. And we've got the Devil on the bottom of the deck, again, guiding you to question your motivations. Are you moving forward based on an emotional trigger where there's a wound that needs healing? Or are you taking a minute to find the truth? To find the truth within in order to understand what direction to take in the outer world. Does that make sense, Libra? This is very interesting. You have that magic touch. It's almost like you don't believe that. Or maybe you're moving towards that. It feels like right now you're not open to that as an overall idea, but that in time you will have to choose. There's the Seven of Pentacles. Again, basically the fork in the road card as well. Where are you going to choose to invest your time, your energy, your money, yourself? Where are you going to invest yourself? I don't think you know right now, and that's fine. You're at a fork, right? You haven't made the choice yet, but you're being guided to remember that whole idea that the inner world drives the outer world, as above, so below. It makes me wonder if you are still feeling too triggered by the external world to believe that. Yeah, you're carrying way too many burdens. You're so easily triggered right now. You got to lay these puppies down. It's time to lay down anything that you're holding that feels oppressive or that you feel too burdened to be open to something new. Libra, what's on the bottom of the deck? Page of Cups, again, but this is upright. So I feel like a part of you is open to the transformation, but a little bit unsure of how to be guided through that transformation, and that actually you can rely on yourself. And I feel like you're waiting for something from the external world to tell you what to do. You might be looking for signs and synchronicities outside of yourself. and maybe you might even be waiting on the action of another person. You might be waiting for some communication. You might be waiting for someone to come along and illuminate something for you, when really I feel like this is all directing you inwards to look at your motives, your intentions, your focus, your choices, right? What you're holding, what you need to release. Let's see what your final guidance will be, dear Libra. It was the card that was on the top of the deck. Even when I shuffled it, I grabbed it. Okay, there's the image. Can you see? There's the image. Now, the name of this card is Sanctuary, and it says go inward. Allow yourself to slow down. Practice being instead of doing. Take time to rest and refill. You are safe. It's time to go in. This is not about looking at the external world for information. You hold the information you need right now. You hold it all. And you're between two worlds. You're about to make a choice about where to invest yourself, what path to walk down. And there is a lot of illusions around you. And so you're being guided to go inward to understand that. And to be sort of assured that by going inwards, you will find the answers and you are safe. It's time to re-look at this, but from a new perspective, from within, and to sort of allow yourself to lay down anything that's causing you to feel burdened or oppressed or just plain exhausted, tapped out. Recharge, refuel, and then go inwards to seek the truth. Yeah, this isn't going to be something you find out there. This is something you're going to find in here. Yeah. Okay, Libra, I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you so much for joining me for this reading. If it's resonated and you'd like to see more, please remember to comment, subscribe, like, share. I appreciate your support so much. And I'm sending you so much love and light, and we'll see you again for another reading very soon. Okay, take care, Libra.